And of course, we are, a lot of Nigerians are agitated, let me put it that way. But we'll unpack more of this in the course of the show. I am Praise Soje by name. Yes, your anchor for Sport Voyage this evening. And of course, I have a guest right here with me in the studio. I call him Harry. He calls me Prezito. Yeah. You're welcome, Harry.
Thank you very much, Praise.
Good to have you on the show.
Prezito, of course.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's begin straight up from the National Youth Games. I had the privilege of going to the games yesterday, and it was quite interesting having to see a lot of young lads at the Sevinkeshi Stadium under 15. That's what they tell us. But a lot of rumors are spreading around as regards age cheating and the likes. So that this is coming from the Olympic, two-time Olympic medalist Udo Obong, and he has said that he's concerned, he's worried about the National Youth Games and the fact that some states bring in athletes that are over age. It's for under 15. That's why it's called the National Youth Games, and some states have a knack of bringing in the overaged kids. I saw I think the 200-meter heat, both for the male and the female. Also I think the deaf sports as well, amongst others yesterday, and it was an eventful outing. And we are approaching the climax of the National Youth Games. So we're going to start from there this evening. Udo Obong is concerned about the fact that some states still bring overage kids. It is called the National Youth Games because it is solely for youths. Yeah. There is a National Sports Festival that, it's all-encompassing and all of that. Meanwhile, responding to the allegations, Patrick Abobi, that's the Director General of the National Sports Commission and Chairman of the Games, rejected, such rumors that there's nothing like overage, cheating, that they subjected every state, I think about 34 states and counting, came for the National Sports Festival, National Youth Games. And he said that there was nothing like overage cheating, that every athlete that participated in the National Youth Games were within the age bracket. But you know that in Nigeria, not just outside of athletics, even in football, we've had series of rumors, which happens to be true by investigation,
of course,
that this thing of overage age cheating, it's very, very vocal in football. Do you agree with Udo Obong that
actually, the allegation is, we call it allegation, but honestly speaking, these have been happening over and over, and I begin to wonder the exercise. How do they take those exercise? How do they screen those candidates to come to that? I know in Nigeria, anything can happen, they can compromise, I know. And you rightly said, in football, you see under 17s, they will go to World Cup. You see them. I remember that was what year was that? During Agawa time period.
There was even a time, 2009 on the 17th.
Exactly.
That was when this MRI scan thing came in.
So I begin to wonder, why is it that they cannot use that the same measure to screen, or does it mean that we don't have such equipment, those machine in Nigeria to screen those athletes or whatever? But to be candid, this age cheat or age cheating has been there. I remember after playing that World Cup, was it at what year was that? When one of the footballers came down from from airplane, and the wife came with 3 children to welcome him. So you see that
they forget that the world is watching.
Exactly. So after that That was when they introduced that MI, what do you call
MIR
it?
scan.
Exactly. So it's true. I concur with him. And it's very, very bad to our...
Yeah, it baffles me because at the games yesterday, I saw quite a lot of young lads, and I was excited that a lot of states could pull the resources together to bring young people all the way from Taraba, from Gombe, from Lagos. Even right now, Team Lagos is leading in the national youth games because Delta State. How is it that we come for the youth games, we come for the National Sports Festival, and it's always Delta State? I know the governor is very, very passionate.
Yes.
Even the Sports Commission, the MOC, the LOC, they are all passionate about, putting Delta State in that map. But I think what Udo Obong said, he also mentioned that some of the athletes are from Edo and from Delta State. So does it mean that Delta State cheat? Because, if they are consistent, just imagine, in one of the heats, the gap between the first position and this, it's just like from here to there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, if it's within the age bracket, then the gap shouldn't be much. I watch Usain Bolt, I watch Justin Gatlin,
of course,
and it's more like milliseconds or even seconds.
Yeah. That will tell you the extent of the age bracket. Honestly, it's not only Delta and Edo you mentioned. There are so many states involved, just that because Delta and Edo, they are the ones that are very, very conspicuous. But I think they should look into this age because it doesn't help sporting.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you notice that before you get to the right age of your career to begin to push,
when people expect you to reach your peak,
exactly, you see that your time you're out. So it doesn't make.
And I'll show you this morning. Someone was saying, didn't Mikel? That 2008 Olympics. Mikel was on the same podium with Messi.
Messi, exactly.
Messi just recently announced that, I might be hanging up my boot after the World Cup next year. But he's still playing. Mikel is doing a podcast.
Yeah.
I can understand that everyone has the power of decision making. But as Nigerians, we expect that if you say you are within this certain age bracket, when other players from other countries that play the same tournament with you are, in
their peak, doing exploit, going from what you see, that's what we are talking about. It's not helping the football at large and the sporting at large. We need to stop it because it's not helping. It's not about the trophy. It's not about what you get now. We are talking about the future. Do you understand? So it's not about just win. No, we need to develop them. That's why it is called under 15. It's not a more that you must win trophy, you must win goal. No, you need to develop them to another stage. That's what it's all about.
Anyways, this is a wake-up call. Whether it happened in Delta State or in Lagos or whatever, because I think Enugu will be hosting the National Sports Festival.
Okay. And
I think Bayelsa, they are also, trying to host one of the National Sports Festival or the National Games. Will confirm that. Okay. But that's it. Also, in all developments in the National Youth Games, Team Lagos is on course for a remarkable win at the ongoing 9th games right here in Asaba. Okay. And they are currently leading with, I think about, I don't know as of now, but as of yesterday, they had about 69 medals that comprising of 35 gold, 18 silver, and 16 bronze, while there is Team Edo and Team Delta, following behind. Okay.